Thank you, Jane. All right, let's check our weekend weather with Lauren. You're doing your shopping while you're at work, Lauren. That's a little bit cheeky.
Yes, killing two birds.
Good morning, guys. I'm at Secluna's Real Food Merchants. How good does all of this fresh produce look? Throughout the morning, we're going to be telling you why it's so important and such a good idea to shop at your local greengrocer. But first of all, let's take a look at your Sunday weather. There is a lot going on right around the country. Good morning to you. If you're waking up in Cairns, you have a mostly sunny day with a top of 24 degrees. Townsville sunny, reaching 22, 21 on the Sunshine Coast today. In Brisbane, it's a freezing cold morning, but mostly sunny. It will reach 22 degrees today, and on the Gold Coast, a possible late shower, also reaching 22 degrees there. In Sydney, there's a few showers around. A windy day ahead, a top of 18, 13 and partly cloudy for Canberra today. Here in Melbourne, a possible morning shower and a top of 14 degrees. Hobart, chilly, morning showers and 12 degrees. In Adelaide today, a possible shower and a top of 15. 21 in Perth today with rain and possible heavy falls. 24 in Geraldton with rain and heavy falls again, and a possible late storm for Karratha reaching 27 degrees. In Broome today, sunny and 30 degrees. In the Alice, mostly sunny and a top of 19. And in Darwin, a sunny day ahead and 29 degrees. So throughout the morning, I'll be here checking out all of this beautiful produce. We'll be learning the best ways to find the freshest, best produce at a grocery store near you. I'm like a kid in a candy store this morning. I haven't had breakfast yet, so
don't you? And find the
this
best.
will do me nicely.
You just squeeze all the avocados and find the perfect one.
Oh, nice.
What? Oh, that's
I don't think we're
French.
encouraged to do that anymore.
Yeah, it's a dilemma, isn't
You're
it?
not
What to
allowed
do with the
squeeze
avocados if
the
you want a nice
avocados.
fresh one.
Well, you're not. It doesn't really matter. Are you talking
find
about
out.
coronavirus on your fingers?
No, I don't know what I'm talking about. Just
Because you don't eat the skin of the avocado,
that's true.
so you should
Good.
be cool.
Good point. Squeeze them all. All right, coming up.
Lauren has your weekend weather, and you are in Mentone. Mentone?
Yes, Mentone at Secluna's. Now, Secluna's has some of the best produce going around, and I'm going to be telling you shortly how you can find exactly the perfect avocado to take home. But first of all, let's have a look at the weather right around the country. It is a little bit wild today. Good morning if you're waking up in Queensland. You're waking up to a very cold morning, but rest assured it will warm up throughout the day with Cairns reaching 24 degrees, 22 in Townsville, Rockhampton, a top of 20 degrees, 21 for Bundaberg today, Toowoomba partly cloudy and 15 degrees, and Coolangatta has a late shower or two, but a top of 21 there. In New South Wales, Grafton today a shower or two and 19 degrees, Dubbo partly cloudy reaching 17, 16 degrees and mostly sunny for Wagga Wagga and Albury, and Canberra partly cloudy but chilly, a top of 13 degrees. In Victoria today, Mildura cloudy and 15 degrees, Bendigo a top of 13, 15 and a shower or two for Sale, Warrnambool possible shower and a top of 14, and cold but cloudy day in Ballarat, 10 degrees. Moving into Tasmania, Launceston partly cloudy and 13 degrees, Swansea a shower or two and 13, and 12 degrees and cloudy in Strawn today. In South Australia, Mount Gambier has a cloudy day ahead, reaching a top of 14, 18 degrees and partly cloudy for Seduna and Coober Pedy today. Looking at Western Australia, heavy rain and damaging winds across the state today, with Albany reaching 20, 27 degrees for Carnarvon, Karratha and Port Hedland, but it will be sunny in Broome with a top of 30 degrees. In the Northern Territory, mostly sunny across the state, with Darwin reaching 29 degrees and the Alice reaching 19 degrees. Now, CJ, you're the manager here at Secluna's in Mentone. One of the great things about going to your local greengrocer is that we have staff like you on hand to teach us how to pick the best produce. Question from the studio, how do you find the perfect avocado?
Well, your house avocados are going to have a bit darker colour. As you can see, some greener ones, some darker ones there. They're a bit softer to touch.
Right.
But if you're unsure, you can always ask your greengrocer. They're sure to help you.
Is it okay to grab an avocado and do the squeeze test?
Well, maybe that's what the fruiterer at the shop might be good for.
Yeah, okay, we'll leave it to the professionals. I know I'm definitely guilty of that, and I'm pretty sure Beck Madden is also. I'll see you guys in half an hour with more info on how to find the best produce in town. Beck, do you squeeze avocados?
No comment. No comment. I don't want to get in trouble at my greengrocers because they know me, and then they'll be over me, watching me like a hawk next time I go in there.
Well, it depends when you want to use it.
Yeah,
if you
I'll
want
have to
have
take
it
this
that
one
day,
home, I think.
If you want to have it that day for lunch, you know, you've got to squeeze it and make sure it's right, don't you?
Yeah, but then what about if it's not right?
This
You
is
put
true.
it
Put
back.
it back. Come back in a couple of days.
We're having a full avocado debate in the studio.
Okay, we need some more research done, Loz, on the avocado, please.
More info. Depends what day you want to use it, guys. That's the key.
And where you put it once you open it. Once you cut it, whether you put it in the fridge or back in the fruit basket.
Put it in your
Speak to
tummy.
you soon.
Questions. Do they go in the fridge or the fruit basket?
Well, if you want them to ripen, leave them in the fruit basket, and then when they get to a darker colour, chuck them in the fridge. They'll last a couple of days longer.
There you go.
Glad we cleared that up.
Thank you.
All right, it's weather time with Lauren, who's out squeezing avocados today. Oh, and other stuff.
I'm looking at all this beautiful fresh produce. We're at Secluna's Real Food Merchants in Mentone, and we are telling you why it is great to go to your local greengrocer to get the freshest produce in town. But first of all, let's take a look at your Sunday morning weather. Good morning to you. If you're waking up in Queensland, it is chilly this morning, but it is warming up throughout the day with Cairns reaching 24 degrees, Townsville 22, 21 on the Sunshine Coast, in Brisbane mostly sunny and a top of 22 degrees, and on the Gold Coast a possible late shower but reaching 22. In Sydney today, a few showers, windy and 18 degrees. Canberra partly cloudy and 13. Here in Melbourne, a possible morning shower reaching 14 degrees today. 12 in Hobart with a possible morning shower. WA is expecting heavy rain and damaging winds today, with Perth reaching 21, Geraldton 24, 27 in Karratha and 30 degrees in Broome. In the Alice today, mostly sunny and a top of 19 degrees. And in Darwin, a sunny day ahead and 29 degrees. Now, Andrew, you're the apple man and you've delivered these fresh to Secluna's this morning. When did these come off the trees in the farm?
They were just picked yesterday and fresh delivery for them this morning.
So the local greengrocer is the way to go. These look beautiful and crunchy. What sort of apples should we be eating this time of year?
Well, all apples are good, fresh picked at the moment. Pink ladies are probably at their best off
Excellent.
the tree, and they're very good.
Excellent. Well, these look nice and crunchy. Good thing to throw in the lunchbox as kids go back to school as well. These are the kind of apples that you can make cider out of?
We can, yes. Yeah, we do actually have a brand called Angry Cock Cider that we do make cider out of these apples and grannies.
Well, there you go. Fresh produce at Secluna's. Okay. I'm going to park that there. I'll see you guys in half an hour.
Oh, dear, very good. This is weather time now. Here is Lauren, who's fishing for fruit and veg this morning.
Good morning, we are at Secluna's and we are talking about the humble potato next. I love a potato. I'll tell you which potato is best for what shortly, but first of all, let's take a look at your Sunday weather. Good morning to you, wherever you're waking up. If it is in Cairns this morning, mostly sunny and a top of 24 degrees. Townsville sunny and 22, 21 on the Sunshine Coast today. Brisbane mostly sunny and 22 degrees. The Gold Coast, a possible late shower and a top of 22 there in Sydney. A few showers, windy and 18 degrees. 13 and partly cloudy for Canberra. Here in Melbourne, a possible morning shower and 14 degrees. Hobart, a top of 12 degrees today. In Adelaide, a possible shower and 15 degrees. Western Australia, there is heavy rain and damaging winds all around today, with Perth reaching 21 degrees. In Broome, sunny and 30. In the Alice today, mostly sunny and a top of 19 and 29 degrees for Darwin today. CJ, you're the manager here. There's lots of different potatoes. I can get overwhelmed in the grocery store. What's the best potato for roasting?
Well, yeah, Dutch cream are pretty good, and yeah, Nicola, that's what I like to choose.
And what about for mashed potato? What's the best?
Mashed potato, Desiree is always a winner.
Right. And if I want to slice up my potatoes, pop them in the oven and make some kind of hot chip variety, what do I go with?
Well, for chipping, Sebagos are good.
Excellent.
And for your salads, I'll go with these Hawks Kiflers.
There you go.
Grown
The
locally.
best thing about going to your local grocery store is that you can get advice from your local grocer, just like CJ. You can go to abetterchoice.com.au to find out what your closest grocery store is and how to get the freshest produce, guys. I'll see you in half an hour.
Well, see, here's a question.
Yeah, no, you've got a question.
Yes.
You go first, Dickie. I've got one too.
If you're doing a roast potato, do you peel them first? I always peel them
Yes.
first, then cut them up and put them in. Some people
Do you
leave the skin
peel a
on.
roast potato? Skin on or skin off for roast potato, CJ?
Well, it's up to you, but I like to leave the skin on.
Skin on.
Yeah.
There you go. And a question from Bear.
My question is, the only potato he didn't mention there is just the white one, and they're the only ones that I buy.
Yeah, I like them too.
They're the only ones
What do
I
you do
buy.
with these white, clean ones? They're easy.
Well, they're a good all-rounder. You can
just
really
go
use
the
them
all-rounder.
for anything.
What about
Okay.
There
the
you
and
go.
what about the brushed
Use
ones?
them for everything. Go the all-rounder.
Yeah, the all round.
I'm an
Brushed
all-rounder.
ones. What do you do with them?
The brush, Sebago.
Oh,
There you go.
Sebago, good for chips.
Yeah.
Chips. That's why you
for
like them,
chips.
Dickie.
Gee, you learn stuff on this show, don't you?
Thank
you,
you,
Lauren.
Loz.
We'll check in with you later on. Let's have a final check of the weather now with Lauren.
Hello guys, I'm at Secluna's in Mentone and very shortly we're going to be showing you some of the more unusual fruit and veg that you may find at your local greengrocer. But first of all, let's take a look at your Sunday morning weather. Good morning if you're waking up in Cairns this morning. A mostly sunny day and a top of 24. Townsville and the Sunshine Coast are both sunny, 22 and 21 there. In Brisbane today, a chilly morning, but it will reach 22 degrees today. 22 on the Gold Coast with a possible late shower. In Sydney, a few showers around. A windy day ahead reaching 18 degrees. Canberra partly partly cloudy and 13 degrees. Here in Melbourne, a possible morning shower and a top of 14 degrees. In Hobart, a possible morning shower reaching 12 degrees. In Adelaide today, a top of 15. Western Australia is expecting heavy rain and damaging winds throughout the day, with that storm cell moving into Perth in the late afternoon, reaching 21 degrees there. 24 in Geraldton, 27 for Karratha, but sunny in Broome and a top of 30 degrees. In the Alice today, mostly sunny and 19 degrees. And in Darwin, a sunny day and 29 degrees. CJ, you're the man at Secluna's that's going to talk us through some of the more unusual fruit and veg. What have we got here?
Well, we got feijoas, which is like a pineapple, guava, strawberry sort of flavour.
Yes.
Very pungent in flavour. You can try one of them in a sec.
Try one of them.
Tamarillos, they're sort of savoury sweet. You can use them just like a passion fruit.
Yes.
Good in smoothies. And persimmons, what my old man calls the winter peach. I like to peel them, but you can eat them anyway.
Okay, so what do you do with a feijoa? I'm going to give this a taste.
They're
fragrant.
good for cakes and things like that. But you can eat them as you are like that.
I think that might be better in a cake than eating them on their own.
Yeah, but
It's a bit of
they're
caster
strong.
sugar.
all up to personal preference.
Yeah, all right. They're good. Put them in a cake. Don't eat them on their own, I would recommend. I'll see you guys in half an hour with some more info.
I think you
on
should
the great
come back
things
for
that
a
you can
final
buy
one.
at your local greengrocer.
They're going to be rushing out the door.
See you
I know.
guys in half an
Dickie
hour,
said
Beck.
this is your last weather update.
Yeah,
It's
no,
not.
well,
We're
I've
going to see
changed
you at
my mind.
9:30. Okay, we'll see you back at 9:30.
You
You
will.
enjoy that. I don't know what it's called. Thank you very much, Loz.
Hey, let's check out weekend weather for the final time with Lauren. Over to you.
Hi, Dickie. We are at Secluna's in Mentone. It is a local greengrocer here, and we're telling you why going to your local greengrocer is the way to go to make sure you get the freshest produce. If you'd like to know the closest place to you, you can jump online at abetterchoice.com.au to find out more info. But right now, let's take a look at your Sunday morning weather one last time. Good morning if you're waking up in Cairns this morning. Mostly sunny and a top of 24. Townsville sunny, reaching 22 degrees. 21 on the Sunshine Coast and 22 for Brisbane today. And on the Gold Coast, there is a late possible shower reaching 22 degrees. In Sydney today, a few showers and a windy day ahead reaching 18 degrees. Canberra partly cloudy and a top of 13. 14 here in Melbourne with a possible morning shower. Hobart showers this morning and a top of 12 degrees. Adelaide a possible shower reaching 15 degrees. Western Australia is expecting heavy rain and damaging winds today with Perth reaching 21 degrees. Broome sunny and a top of 30. 19 degrees and mostly sunny in the Alice and in Darwin today. A sunny day ahead reaching 29 degrees. CJ, Brussels sprouts. People either love them or hate them. I've got to admit I'm a bit of a hater. Are these the last things left at the grocery store?
No, they're actually getting very popular in restaurants and in the shop here.
So how do you cook them up to make them tasty? Because I've not managed to master that yet.
I like to lightly steam them and then fry them up with a bit of prosciutto, butter, shallots, and Bob's your uncle.
That actually sounds quite good. Yum. Oh, make sure you head to your local greengrocer if you'd like to get the freshest produce. CJ, thank you for having us.
No,
I'm a big
thank
fan
you.
of Secluna's. This is an excellent grocery store. Guys, I will see you next weekend. Beck, I know you like Brussels sprouts, so hopefully you got that recipe on the mind. Dickie, I'll see you next weekend.
Yes, thank you for your good work today. Look beautiful and fresh, crisp and fresh fruit and veg.
Eat your veggies, kids.
Thanks, Lauren.